So, Dana, was the firing an overreaction, or is this about something else?
I think it is. It was the symptom of a bigger disease, and Cruz was trying to deal with the disease. He didn't have an antidote. I'm going to keep trying to go with that metaphor. But
that metaphor is on life support.
Ever since Iowa,
mouth to mouth,
and maybe even a little bit before Iowa, but you really started to notice in Iowa when Dr. Carson said, wait a minute, this dirty trick that Cruz's team played on me cost me votes. And then Trump took up Carson's cause, and then there were other sort of dirty tricks in New Hampshire. So what happened was you had a storyline and a reputation that was building around the Cruz campaign. So if Cruz hadn't fired anybody up to now, I think what the symbolic reason for firing Rick Tyler wasn't just that one egregious thing that they did. It was that he needed a way to try to change the narrative.
Gotcha. Speaking of Trump, Eric, this is what he tweeted regarding this. He tweeted, "Wow, Ted Cruz falsely suggested Marco Rubio mocked the Bible and was just forced to fire his communications director. More dirty tricks."
Yeah, dirty tricks. So Ted Cruz started the campaign as the values candidate, right?
Yeah.
And then he came up with that really cool little thing, the bumper sticker, trust.
Yeah,
With Ted.
very good.
And it was very good, except the problem was everything he's done took away from that, pointed people to the fact that he wasn't to be trusted. There were a lot of dirty tricks. Donald Trump says lies. I don't know if they were lies or not. I will tell you, I had Rick Tyler on a show last week. I was interviewing him, and I said, when are you going to stop what is perceived to be these dirty tricks, this underhanded campaigning? And he kind of laughed it off and arrogantly said, oh, yeah, right, whatever, moved on. But then in the aftermath of that, there's yet another one. So we've had this fake Bible video that we're talking about. We've had the Ben Carson thing where he said Ben Carson was leaving the race before the Iowa caucuses were done. We've had the Photoshop, and we had the fake. They deny it, but there was nonetheless, someone said Trey Gotti has switched his allegiance from Ted Cruz to Marco Rubio. The Cruz camp denies they had anything to do with it. But there's a series, there's a pattern, there's an environment. It does come from the top down. It took him an awful long time for Ted Cruz to get rid of whoever was doing this, and hopefully that does put an